Well, there you have it, you guys. 31-24 is the final score. The Packers take this one at Arrowhead against a very tough Kansas City Chiefs team that they've proven to me that they're a good quality Super Bowl contender, and they certainly gave us a run for their money. When we started out this game, going up right up top 14-0, and they came back and scored 17 unanswered points on us, where Matt Moore on the offense was shredding this defense. That didn't come as much of a surprise to me. It was all going to be a matter of how this defense was going to respond and step up and to be able to make the plays, as the Chiefs just have so much problems for any type of defense. You have so many fast wide receivers and super good and pretty good running backs there in LaShawn McCoy and Damian Williams. That was going to be quite a bit for our defense to handle. You know, Tyreek Hill is a really super fast receiver. Sammy Watkins returned from injury. He's a very good fast receiver. Mecole Hardman, the rookie. Those guys were definitely going to be a tough test for our defense. Travis Kelce, the tight end, obviously was probably going to be our biggest mismatch, but we did a pretty good job against Travis Kelce for the most part. It was great to see Darnell Savage return to the lineup, as he was huge and instrumental in being able to help stop those fast receivers. And even though things got ugly, we were giving up quite a bit of yards on both on the ground and in the air. But the defense played well enough to secure this win for us. And the big mention of the day, the big star of the day, obviously was Aaron Jones, who went off today. He was clear-cut our MVP of the game. He's definitely been a huge instrumental factor in being able to overcome the loss of our number one wide receiver, Davante Adams. And this just proves that we can win without a number one wide receiver. And it's possible that we can win without a number two wide receiver going into the playoffs, but I really wouldn't bank on that. But yet again, all around, great game from the Packers, great game from the Kansas City Chiefs. Just a really good, entertaining game all throughout. There was really nothing ugly to say about this game. It was really all about offense, not so much on the defense. However, I will give some props to the Kansas City Chiefs defense for bringing their pass rush. They definitely sent some exotic blitzes our way, and it was kind of difficult to overcome up until the point of when we were able to make adjustments, and we did figure out a way to get our offense going using both the ground game and the pass game. Aaron Jones went out for a little bit of time, and I think that maybe might have made the difference in there, that he was lost and we couldn't get anything going on the ground. We had to rely on Aaron through the air, and we just did what we needed to do to win this game. And I think Aaron Jones was honestly the big difference maker. When we got him back, our offense started rolling. To go over the stats, Aaron Rodgers was really good today, 23 of 33 for 305 yards and 3 touchdowns. For the running backs, Aaron Jones led the way with 13 carries for 67 yards, no touchdowns. And then Jamal Williams got 7 carries for 22 and a touchdown. For the receiving game, this was obviously an Aaron Jones day again. 7 catches for 159 yards and 2 scores. Kumaro with 2 big catches today to start in the first quarter. He got 48 yards on that. Allen Lazard was pretty good today. He was able to come up with some big catches in today's game. He got 5 for 42. Jimmy Graham was able to come up with some pretty good catches today as well. Got 20 yards on 3 catches. And Jamal Williams also with 3 catches for 14 yards and a touchdown. So really good day for the offense for sure. The defense, there wasn't really much of anything statistical to really that really stood out, except for Zadarius Smith's 2 sacks, and definitely a really good game for him, despite there not being much consistent pressure. But when the pressure did get there, when the pressure did get home, it did help this defense play well enough to secure this win. And the game balls go to Aaron Jones for his absolutely phenomenal, dominant day. Second game ball, I think I'll give to Aaron Rodgers for yet another really good game. And the 305 yards and the 3 touchdowns are definitely worthy of it, especially with that third touchdown pass going to Jamal Williams was quite a throw, you guys. He was throwing that as he was getting hit. And honestly, I thought that was just a throwaway because the pressure got to him, and it just happened to land right into the arms of a falling Jamal Williams. Heck of a catch by Jamal Williams, by the way. He was able to get both feet in bounds and held on to it as he was falling, and just a really, really good performance by Aaron Rodgers. Basically all of our running backs in general, they pitched in and were very instrumental in our win today. And the third game ball goes to, I will say, Zadarius Smith for his 2 sacks. And not really much to say for the defense, but Zadarius definitely came to play, and so I'll definitely give him some credit for that, and the 2 sacks were helpful in our defensive performance. And so that's going to do it for tonight's video, where the Green Bay Packers come up on top and beat the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium, a very, very tough place to play. To remind you, 31-24 the final score. And next week we got to go to the warmth of Los Angeles to take on Phil Rivers' Chargers on November 3rd next month. And that's also the day we have to turn our clocks back, so remember to take your clocks and turn them back an hour, because we are falling back. So I'll catch you guys later for another video. 7-1, baby. Go Pack, go.